Trap Gang, Night of Mirror. Let's go. Playing Night Elf. Serious Night Elf games on Dub Champs at the moment to catch up with a race that I haven't played for a while. Oh, we're pink. Oh, that's really OP. Okay, so my standard Night Elf Mirror just lost to someone that went Firelord second. How about we don't play standard this time? We're gonna go tight on Wisps. And we're gonna go for a big arch roll in. With Mercs, maybe. Oops. Could you explain what's the power of archers instead of huntress? Yeah, so huntress are kind of easier to control. And they do well against footmen and grunts. But that's about it. They do well against footmen, grunts, and ghouls. But those are transitionary units. Footmen, ghouls, and grunts do not cost lumber. So all of your lumber can funnel towards technology upgrades, like tier 2, Hunter's Hole, Double Ancient of Lore, and so on. If you go for huntresses or fiends or headhunters, your technology will be slower, which is fine sometimes if your unit is a staple unit. If you start amassing headhunters or fiends early, or even riflemen, those are all staple units. They can shoot up. But Huntress cannot. So Huntress are a full commitment anti-ground unit that does not scale well into the late game because of their armor type and because of the fact that they can't attack up. Because of this, you are on a clock. You have to win early or you will lose. And you're slowing down your technology. So it only works if you have a plan to win early. And if you don't go cheesy all-in rush, then you have to play archers. And archers are in fact a very good unit.
We can't build your building.
So he's actually going Huntress. Interestingly.
My blade thirsts.
After talking about all that. Double Ancient of War. Huntress. Or triple. Ah. That's too bad, man. You saw that?
The time has come. My blade.
Can I help you?
I stand ready.
Quickly command me.
Waiting on you.
He accidentally lost his Ancient of War.
Command me. We must act. Duranaka. Anatoranato. Quickly. My blade thirsts.
He learned.
Anatoranato.
I stand ready.
At last, the time has come.
He can't do anything now except harass. And it's not very scary.
Run for your life.
Did you see that crazy teleport? That should not have happened.
We can't build.
That happens when you're being lazy.
Stay cool. What you want? I see land.
I'm being lazy.
Blade thirsts.
Take your time.
Last,
Look around.
though I bring it around. Stay
I
cool.
stand ready.
What you want? We must act. My blade. What you want? Casting go. We must act. Stay cool.
Oh. Oh, I almost had him. Oh. I should have closed this around from the left.
Your building is upgrade finished. Your building is on your mark. Point the way.
For Calendor.
On your mark.
I have way too many wisps.
Point the way. I stand ready.
Your blood is mine.
On your mark. We can't build. I stand ready.
I must safeguard the land.
Point the way.
Who threatens the wilds?
Waiting on you.
We must act.
On your mark.
Is there danger? By the spirits, command me. Feel nature's wrath. Well, there it is. Death to all defilers. The time is now. This is their danger. For Kalendor, so shall it be. Nature is restless.
Research. I'll do it.
Command me. The time nature is restless.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Point
None shall harm the wilds. Feel nature's wrath. We must act.
the way. Your building is complete.
The
Our
time
warriors
is
have engaged the enemy.
command me. So shall it be. At last is the danger.
Waiting on you.
At last.
Kind of scary though. Right? Like some things went poorly, some things went okay, but it was kind of scary. We didn't have a lot of rope left on this one. Oh yeah, he had a timing to win. He was trying to win it.
Grubby, why is Tinker so seldom picked?
Tinker is kind of a specialist hero that is particularly good at killing buildings. He has some niche applications in area of effect control with his rockets. It both does a stun and an interrupt, as well as it can hit air and it can hit buildings and it can hit mechanicals. He's the only hero that has an ability that makes the others better if we exclude Avatar. Because mounting Avatar gives like strength and health and so on. But the clockwork engineering upgrade that he has improves his factory and his rockets. So he's theoretically an extremely good high-level hero. We're talking like level 8, where it all starts to synergize. But before that, you're either taking 2 mana spells that have relatively low impact, or you're upgrading one of your spells, so you're essentially
Insufficient
you only have one ability, because engineering gives damage and move speed. So either you have one ability or you spend loads of mana. Now this is totally fine, right? We've seen a lot of Tinker actually. Demon Beast Tinker was the meta for the largest period during Warcraft 3's competitive history ever. Very strong. Tinker Factory did receive a balance change since then, about 6 years ago. Factory was no longer medium armor but became heavy, which means walkers kill it more easily now than before. Before you had to utilize grunts mostly, and grunts would die to talents, so it was actually kind of hard to kill. It became easier to kill, which is why he dropped off a bit. So yeah, Tinker did see play. We've seen some Tinker first sometimes, we've seen some Tinker thirds. Tinker second is very, very uncommon. Focus has beaten Moon a couple of times with Blade Naga Tinker on Turtle Rock. He would do mass towers. Mass towers, Blade Naga, tower the middle of the map, and then do a tiny Great Hole expansion on the turtle spot, and do a catapult tower Batrider war against Moon. Those games were super hype because they usually ended with Moon going for Chimera. And either he would have them on time or he wouldn't. Super cool games. It was also against talents. Yeah, Sekiro hype, let's go. I need another wisp, it's gonna die soon.
We can't build You're building. One shot, one away.
My blade
Waiting on you. Waiting on you.
quickly. Last.
On your mark.
We must blade.
I stand ready. I'll give it a shot.
The time has come to run a call. My blade thirsts. Command me. Quickly. The time has come.
I stand ready. Waiting
My blade thirsts.
Waiting on you.
On a Torrent.
Oops.
Waiting. Our champion has fallen. On your mark. Lead the way. Cry. Waiting on you. Sing. Lead the way.
Come on. Ring OP.
Fair enough. All too easy. Sing no more.
Ring of protection +4. It's not supposed to happen. How did he get level 2 before you? He stole one of my creeps and he went 1.7 on his own camp and then came over straight away. Demon is so OP. I know, right? You can only beat it with another demon. Austin danger powers. Would Demon Hunter live if Grubby runs? I mean, of course, micro makes a difference. Demon Hunter lives, Demon Hunter dies. Everything can be different. I feel like that camp was a little risky. But it also requires practice to do it more efficiently. I did not do it in the most efficient way possible.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
But we'll do the other camp. Play a bit more legit.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
Stone and kill made the difference, for sure. And the fact that I have immolation against someone that's mana burning me all the time. Evasion item was pretty sick though, it's a good item. I didn't know that this drops evasion. That's a really high level drop. Actually, that's a super important camp. No wonder Hawk has been prioritizing it. It drops Pendant of Energy. It looks like a simple camp, but normally this kind of camp drops a claws. Now it's a talisman? That's insane. Grubby, I'm around 5100 MMR after 12 games, but I'm afraid to lose if I play more. What to do? You did what very few people can do that watch this stream these days. You are above the average starting BNet MMR. Most people that are newer, like you are, go below, which is totally fine and normal and expected. You're above. That's pretty good. But don't get too much ego now. You now have an opinion of yourself that it's pretty good. You know, you got some deserved pride, I would say. You need to crush your ego again. Because what's the point of being overconfident about yourself in life? Why not crush it with a couple of more games? And because you are already above, you will at most lose 50%, roughly. You will win 50, you will lose 50%. Because the system is pretty good at placing you where you belong in skill. And my question to you is, are you really comfortable being the type of person that is not okay being placed fair? You only like it when you're placed with people weaker than you. The kind of boxer that's 200 pounds but wants to only box people 150 pounds and below. Of course, everyone enjoys winning 60% more, but that's the result of the fruits of your labor. By becoming better, you will experience a moment of windfall. You will experience a moment of winning more. But that's not going to last forever unless the system is broken. So just play, enjoy, win and lose, learn, laugh at your losses, laugh at yourself. Be proud when you win, you know, commiserate when you lose, it's all good. It is possible, of course, that he was lucky until now, that he doesn't deserve 5100 MMR, and that it's only a matter of time until he goes where he belongs, 4500. I don't want this to be too inspiring. Do you ever provoke your opponents so they try harder against you? I have offered money before if practice partners beat me when I was competing. Because I felt like they weren't trying hard enough, but maybe they just sucked. And so I said 20 bucks if you beat me. Not really provoking, but incentivizing. I have sometimes provoked as well, but tongue-in-cheek, in good faith, with people that know that I am not serious. I'm not seriously trying to be mean or anything like that. Human.
My blade hurts.
Create more moonrolls.
The time has come.
Point the way.
Must act. My blade hurts.
Your building is complete.
At last. The time has come. Command me. We must act.
Could go immolation, could go mana burn.
The time has come. None.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Well, how did he see that? High ground abuser.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. I stand ready.
The time has come.
Point the way.
My blade thirsts.
Your move. Point the way.
We must act.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. All too easy.
On a torrent.
Your move.
My blade
Can I help you?
thirsts.
On your mark.
The time has come.
Thank
The
you.
Odin game versus Hawk with the Blade Storms was wild.
Yeah, it was. That was cool.
Must act. On a Torrenator.
On your mark. Stand ready.
Like your
Same. There. Away.
blade.
On your mark.
At last.
I stand ready. Say no more. On the way. Waiting on you.
Quickly on a Torrenator. My blade thirsts.
On your mark.
Must act. Death
It's not in the optimal location now.
has come.
On your mark.
Command me. At last.
Upgrade
on a
finished.
Torrenator. My blade
Your
thirsts.
building is complete.
Command
Waiting on you. Waiting on you.
We can't build them.
has come. The time has
Our sacred grove is being warriors
desecrated.
have engaged the enemy.
come. Though I be dead. Blade thirsts. Last. Blade thirsts. We must act.
We can't build. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
GG. Demon OP. Nice. I feel like playing a bit more Night Elf and Warcraft. Just wouldn't be fun. Yeah, this is the last one, and then Seki. Didn't Simply Hunter make you quit yesterday? Wasn't it Starbuck? I mean, they're working together, the Night Elf Cabal. Let me ask you a question, guys. How many orcs have made the decision in the last 6 years to switch to Night Elf? Hint, the answer is more than one. So, how many Night Elves have decided to switch to Orc? None. I wonder why.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Spiral switched from Orc to Elf. Hitman switched from Orc to Elf. And both for really long periods of time. Hundreds and hundreds of games. Nobody race bends the other way. I think I know why.
Your building is complete.
Sounds like orcs are traitors. Yeah, the reason is orcs are not loyal. Right? Orcs are traitors. I switched from orc to elf, yeah.
I stand
These orcs
ready.
ain't loyal.
Done. Fair enough. Fire. All easy. Say no more. Cry.
Create more memories.
Oh, that's really good.
Your building is
I finally got it right. That's not my wisp.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I did take damage on it, on my demon. He didn't. Somehow he did that better.
I stand.
Kind of a big deal.
My blade bursts.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
We must act.
Out the way.
Run for your life.
I stand. Out the way.
Did you do this just because?
Oh, too easy. Fair enough. One shot.
Just because I dropped low?
Waiting on you. Oh, sing with the way. Waiting on you. Fair enough. Your move. Waiting on you. Done.
Command me. Though I be damned.
With the way.
Your
Sing.
building
The
is
time has come.
Is that something they do when you drop low? These Night Elves?
insufficient gold.
At last,
With the way.
Insufficient gold.
my blade bursts.
On your mark.
Damn.
Because I took more damage from creeping?
None.
On your mark.
Your
Waiting on you.
building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Has come.
On your mark. Your move. I stand away.
My blade bursts.
Waiting on you. Went away.
We must act.
That mana burn was sweet.
Your building is complete.
At last,
Upgrade finished. Insufficient gold.
blade bursts.
Insufficient gold.
Go Grubby go.
These creeps are so weird. They're cringe, man. I don't know why they always focus units from so far away. What? Ice? I freaking hate ice creeps.
None.
We can't build.
My blade bursts. My blade bursts.
I'm sorry, but someone had to say it.
Insufficient gold.
Away.
Command me. The time has come. I must save
Our
her.
warriors have
Command
engaged the enemy.
Fair enough. Done. Oh, too easy.
quickly.
On your mark.
Threaten we must act. By the spirits. My blade is now. The time has
Went
come.
away.
We must act.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Research finished.
On your mark. Sing.
Your building is complete. Insufficient gold.
Waiting on you.
My blade
Your building is complete.
We must act. None shall survive. Anatolia. The time has come.
Your
The
building
great
is
outdoors.
complete.
Are we being invaded? Hi.
The
Is there
time
trouble?
has Though I be damned.
What is nature's call?
My blade bursts.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The great outdoors.
Research finished.
Are we being invaded?
Blade bursts.
Research finished.
Quickly.
What is nature's call?
We must
Gladly. Are we being invaded? What is nature's call? The great outdoors.
Your building is complete.
The great outdoors. Hi. Are we being invaded?
The time has come. Quickly, though I be damned.
Is there trouble?
My blade
Hi.
is now. We must act. Let the man
Are we being invaded? The great outdoors. What is nature's call? Making trade. For the future. Is there trouble? What is nature's call? Hi. Gladly.
More
Are we
lumber
being
is required.
invaded? The great outdoors.
your danger. My time is now. Well, my blade
The great outdoors. I'm there.
creature restless.
What is nature's call? The great outdoors.
Quickly, who threatens the wilds?
The great outdoors.
Has come. We must act. Anatolia is restless.
Are we being invaded?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What is nature's call? Making trail. Hi. For the trees.
Though I be damned,
The great outdoors.
is restless.
The great outdoors.
My blade thirsts.
We can't build there.
Act. Anatolia is my danger.
Your building is complete.
At last.
Is there trouble? Making trail. I'm game. Glad.
Research finished.
Are we being invaded? Making what is nature's call? Hi. Hi. What is my game? Are we being invaded? Is there trouble? For the trees. Great outdoors.
Quickly command me.
What is nature's
My
call?
blade thirsts.
Are we being invaded?
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
Hi.
The time has come. Nature is restless. We must act, though I be damned.
Insufficient
Is there
gold.
trouble?
Your building is complete.
We must act.
Is there trouble?
The time
What is
has
nature's
time
call?
is now.
Are we being invaded?
My blade thirsts.
Hi. Hi. Great outdoors.
My blade thirsts.
Are we being invaded?
Quickly,
What is nature's call?
the
Are we
time
being
has
invaded?
come.
What is nature's call?
Can I help
Is
you?
there trouble?
Command me. We must act.
Hi. Is there trouble? Hi.
Nature is
The
restless.
great what is nature's call?
We must
Are
act.
we being invaded?
Is there danger?
Is there trouble? Making
Our
trail.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
The great outdoors. Are we being invaded? Hi. Are we being invaded?
Time.
Is there trouble?
None.
Hi.
Command me. Naturally.
What is nature's call? What is nature's call? I'm game. Is there trouble? Glad. Hi. Are we being invaded? I'm game. Hi. The great outdoors. Are we being invaded? The hunt call. For the trees. What is nature's call? The great outdoors. Hi. Taste test.
GG. Wow. Lose with Orc, win with Elf. Just expand. Tier 3. Just expand, make mass units. Bears only good against Wyverns, yeah. Man, I'm trying to be salty and I'm not even doing that well. I didn't even go tier 3. Mass Dryads. GG. Cool.